Okay, Initiate, let's finish this. You're almost home.
Things have changed a great deal since you left Paris.
A great deal to be set right.
And we're no closer to finding Germain.
That's not entirely true. I have a name.
Who?
Robespierre. What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing!
Thought we were supposed to be rationalists now.
What's he thinking?
Vive Robespierre!
Bravo!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
What is he thinking?
Ridiculous pomp and circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purges, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
Massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Ils paieront pour leurs crimes et pour leur silence.
He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on Earth. At this point, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race, suspended in heroic hell, in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being who gave it.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
Is a mortal house by engraving in the heart the code of justice and equality.
Publiciste de la Révolution française. The day after Marat died.
At the very beginning of time, declared the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all people. He did not create kings to devour the human species. Neither did he create priests to harness us like brute beasts to the carriages of kings.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful.
Monsieur, as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings, I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours, in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
Not quite what I'm looking for.
That shall honor the supreme being more.
Looks like a diary.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Not quite what I'm looking for. A letter.
Monsieur Robespierre, take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes. These should do nicely.
And attain happiness through the path of virtue. The author of nature links all mortals together in an immense
Lieutenant.
and happiness. Perish the tyrants who have dared to break it. French, Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have sullied and to restore the justice they have banished from it.
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. But first... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Distract the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear sacrilegious conspiracies. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They sacrilegious conspiracies. They can tear. It is wisdom, Babel, that our guilty enemies...
Where you going? Soil yourself! Need a change of bridges?
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Don somewhere like to see this, he will choke on his own grief.
In order to implicate him in their transgressions, they endeavor to banish him from the earth to reign alone with crime. People feel no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own heart.
Conduct unbecoming. Me?
You
Who the hell does Robespierre think he
hold
is?
up your woeful head. You
What is
can
it, sir?
again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity.
Damn your eyes.
Heroes of country.
Hell, what did they steal?
Generous devotion is not a brilliant folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well. You can attach your transitory life to God himself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its beneficence and wisdom all its empire. The Supreme Being is not destroyed. Let us be generous toward those who are good. Compassionate toward the unfortunate.
Cult of the Supreme Being, indeed.
That should set things in motion.
Fashion's the only thing I got in mind!
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It's for her, being a list of enemies of the revolution.
100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.